Hello, everybody. How are you? This is Happy Teach. All right, so tonight I actually am getting on here because I wanted to. I noticed a correction, a mistake, because I talk faster than my brain thinks sometimes, and one of the mistakes I made was in reference to tracking and versus letting. So I was like, let me do a video talking about tracking, letting, and kerning, and what are the differences. All right. So we'll start off with kerning. So kerning is really just the space in between the individual letters or letter pairs. That means if I wanted this hello all that you see right here, let me zoom in for a second. If I wanted this to have spacing, people typically use the space bar, but proper kerning to space this out, if I hold Alt, and you can also do this through the through your panels as well. But I'm just going to do shortcut keys for this one, so it'll be a quick video. But if I hold Alt or Option versus PC or Mac, and I hit the left or right arrows, I can either increase the tracking or I can decrease the tracking. So if I hit the left arrow, I'm decreasing, the right arrow, I'm increasing. So if I wanted some more space between this H and this E, that's what I would do. If I wanted more space between this A and this L, I would hold Alt or Option and hold the right arrow, Alt or Option and hold the right arrow. And here I have kerned between these individual letters. Now, if I wanted to do with tracking, then tracking has more to do with almost like blocks or groups of letters or blocks of text. So, for instance, if I wanted to affect the horizontal spacing between all of these, I can also hold Alt on a Mac. I'm sorry, Alt on a PC, Option on a Mac, and notice I'm hitting this right arrow, and it is spacing out this block or group of letters. Okay, and I don't want to go that far, but that is how you would do it. So that right there is tracking and kerning. Kerning is going to go in between the individual pairs, whereas tracking, I can affect a whole group or block of text at one time. Okay, so that covers kerning and tracking. The next thing I want to cover, is letting. Now, letting is going to affect the vertical space. So that means from baseline, which is the bottom of this text, to this text, I'm going to affect. So if I want to go, let's say I want to do, actually, I'm good with that one. Let's say I want to go ahead and add some, I'll do individual for now. Let's say I want to go ahead and add some letting. So give this some space between this sentence and this one. I'm going to hold Option or Alt. And now I'm going to hold the down arrow to give that space. And so once I'm happy with that space, I'm like, yes. And so now I want to, I've answered this question. Maybe I want to get some space between this one. I'm going to go ahead and select this text, bring that down some, and I'm holding the Option or Alt, and I'm holding the down arrow. If I wanted to bring it up, I would just hold the up arrow and get all crazy. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go back in, bring that down. Whoa. Hang on. Not sure if my computer froze or what. Well, I know my computer didn't freeze, but it's not letting me. There we go. All right, I'm going to bring that down a little bit. And now I'm going to give all of these some space because I want some space between this group. And I'm just holding the Option or Alt and bringing this down some to give each one its individual spacing. Okay, so once I'm happy with it, once I'm like, ooh, this is how I like it, then I'm actually going to decrease that one just a little bit. Okay, so then I have it set. So there you have it. That is kerning, tracking, as well as letting. So again, kerning is going to affect your pairs, your letter pairs. So in between each pair of letters, I'm individually kerning them out. Tracking I can do with blocks of text, and I can track out a block of text at one time, all at the same time, and increase the spacing. And then letting is in between the vertical line to the baseline of your text. Okay, so I just want to get over here, make that correction. Also, make sure, because I know that those are some of the things that are often confused all the time. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to get on here and tell you. Hopefully this helps somebody. And until next video, ta-ta for now.